the punter, Bradley Pinion, to get this one going. And away we go at the link. Set to return it. Here's Will Shipley. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
On the return, the Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Right to the air, it's Hurts. To the left side and reeled in by Wilson. Oh, the fumble jumps out of bounds. What a break there for the offense.
You know what? This game is hard. So sometimes catching a break or two in just the right circumstances is a big deal. Sideline could be your best friend as a runner because you lose the ball next to it, there's a good chance it could go harmlessly out of bounds.
On 1st down, Hurts has him on the quick hitter. And he's brought down after a short gain. Their rookie out of Oklahoma there to make that play.
There's no question, Kate, that the big plays down the seam or big tight ends a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage, it gets good coverage, contested catches that really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
Back to throw, Hurts. It's a screen to Barkley. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
As an offense, you don't call a screen, Kate, expecting to gain just a few yards. You call it expecting to break out something big and substantial. But it's up to that defense to stay ahead of it, to keep it contained to something much smaller. Case in point right there.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3.
Miami. Hey! Tiger Hornet. Silver, set. No touch.
And again, here's Hurts. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up. Well, they connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series, and he's the one driving it.
Don't want to punt from here, but too far for a field goal as well. They're going for it here.
Hey, easy, 63, back. Alpha.
Hurts throwing again. Short pass brought in. He's got it. That's going to be a 1st and more. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. That's going to be a 20-yard hit on 4th down, Brock. That keeps this drive moving. Opening script working gangbusters so far. 1st and 10 now at the 29. Barkley trying this up the gut. And they're going to be humbled here on 1st down. Going to wind up losing yards on this play. And it's not just in quarterbacks, Brock, you got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
On 2nd down, here's Barkley. This one isn't looking much better, Brock. He's handed another loss. That's 2 in a row. They've got 3rd down now coming up. These last 2 snaps, they have forced this drive to what might be its last play here, Brock, and we can confidently say there's not going to be another run here on 3rd down.
Yeah, I think it's time to let the passing game get going and really trust your quarterback here, who's got to compensate for 2 negative plays.
Hey, let's go, let's go, let's go. Nine. Yo,
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Falcons driving in, and they're going to bring him down. Offense to the line fast.
A big loss on the play. Brings up 4th down.
63. Kyle up, Yeti. Hey, 73. No touch.
On 4th down, Hurts. And they're going to say he did not get down in bounds. He made the grab, Brock, had enough to move the chains, but the throw just took him too close to that sideline. Got a turnover on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
They're going to run it here. It's 25jun26. And he doesn't get close to breaking even on this play, Brock. Out of bounds, well behind the line. 2nd and long coming up.
You know, that's so hard for me, Kate. That's the type of effort that deserves better when it comes to the results. It's going to show up as a negative run on the stat sheet, but that was not the runner's fault. He did all he could to fight to get back to the line, but this defense just kept swarming.
60 Eagles, 68. 19 tight. 19. Go.
And you just get the play off. Complete. It's 25jun26. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. We've finished 1 quarter in what's still a scoreless game. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the 2nd. We'll return to the link right after this. Back for our 2nd quarter. It's Falcons football. They're looking at 1st down here. Play action. Here's Penix. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
The lack of points and the lack of yards have just gone hand in hand here in the 1st half, and they both really trace back to the same root cause, an inability to consistently find and exploit any opening in what's been a very sound defensive game plan.
No better luck than the last play, Brock, as he just has to get rid of it.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this 1st half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Let's go. 70.
3rd down, it's Penix. And they knock away another one. 3 straight passes, Brock, failing to connect. That brings us to 4th down.
That's a throw at this level. So much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. That'd be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
Don't want to punt from here, but too far for a field goal as well. They're going for it here. 4th down, Penix. Forced out to his right. Finally, gonna let this go. Deep right. This is caught inside the 15. And he's gonna be stopped, but not before he gets it down to the 14.
Gain of 28 yards. And the Falcons 1st down.
From the red zone now. And this play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made. Offense up to the line fast.
1 yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
They'll run the draw with Robinson. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
No gain on the play. Brings up 3rd down.
Let's go.
Another carry for Robinson. And he got it real close, but stopped just about a yard or so shy of that Eagles. That's going to be their first. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
And they apparently don't want a field goal to start this game. They want 6. They're going for it.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Trying for it with Penix. No good. The pass goes incomplete, and that lengthy drive ends with nothing but a turnover on downs.
I think this defense was resigned to giving up 3 points on the opening series. Instead, well, they got the chance to deny them anything, and boy, did they ever attack it.
Starting on the ground here with Barkley. They'll cobble together a yard there. Behind Diablo there on the tackle.
In truth, Kate, I felt like he was lucky to get what he got right there. The pressure from this defense to go get that safety, it was on. And that same pressure, they're not going to back down here on second down as well.
63, 63, 63. Carl Yetis.
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Into a crowd, and a defender comes up with it. And he brings it back for the pick 6 and the Atlanta touchdown. Well, a somewhat surprising way for us to begin the scoring here, Brock. And what it tells me is we could be in for a pretty wild type of game.
Yeah, I think you like wild, I like wild. Points can come in any variety in football, but you're right. When they start in this kind of fashion with the takeaway for 6, more often than not, stranger things occur.
Bradley Pinion set to kick
A
off.
quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. Tank Bigsby here with the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
First and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Philadelphia settled and ready. It's first and 10.
Great.
They'll start this one out with Barkley. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Can lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's second and 7.
Don't touch that. Hey, 73.
Hurts now from the gun. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
That was a situation where I think the previous drive, really affected the decision-making there. Coming off a pick, he wasn't about to challenge the coverage. Instead, well, he just took his medicine.
Got to figure out this third down here.
Great, set. Hey, let's go.
Straight ahead, here's Barkley. And they're on him on the outside. He kicked it away from the middle, but it will not get close to the marker. It's fourth down. The Falcons spend the first of their 3 timeouts. Now on fourth down, on comes Braden Mann to boot this away for the Birds.
For the Eagles.
Tried getting creative, but the coverage team read it all the way. This return loses yards.
The Falcons take over first and 10 at their own 36-yard line.
The Falcons in good field position here as they start out first and 10. From the shotgun, Penix. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. Second down.
It just kind of feels like they've met their match with this defense. So many plays, well, they just not ended the way they were drawn up. Fortunately, well, their defense is doing the same. You really feel like which offense can get into rhythm is going to find a way to win this game.
On 2nd and 10, it's Penix. Cut down the field, it's Pitts. And he's going to get this to the opposing 41.
It's a gain of
Timeout called by Atlanta. That's going to be at second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
So first down from the 41. Penix working from the gun. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Working quickly here.
Michael Penix sacked. A loss of 7 yards. It's second down.
Penix here from the gun. That is incomplete. Down to 13 seconds left.
You know, when we were growing up in the backyard, we call them alligators. 1 alligator, 2 alligator, 3 alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball off. Credit the defense for forcing the incompletion.
Penix facing a 3rd and long. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Adoree Jackson makes the play. And the Eagles get the football back with minimal time to go in our half.
You know what this is, Kate? This is the practice field coming to life. Really on both sides of the ball. Right, you watch defensive coaches preach all the time, and they work on these returns to get to the near sideline, everybody to get a block. And then for those offensive players to show the effort to go chase that down so it's not a pick six. Yeah, it stinks for the offense, but that was the practice field coming to life for everybody to see.
Jake Elliott out to put up 3 for the Eagles. From the left hash, this would be 43 yards. Pressure mid, and it's blocked. Now this is picked up, and he's out in the clear. 40, the 30, gets the 10. And they scoop up the block and don't stop until they reach pay dirt.
Touchdown, Falcons.
Well, shout out to the special teamers, Brock. They got somebody in free to block that kick, and things just got better from there as he took it all the way back.
These special teams coaches, they live in dark places, man, and they look for any vulnerability they can. A lot of times, you're a step slow, just a millisecond away. Not that time. It pays off in the biggest of ways.
That one splits the uprights, and the Falcons double their lead to 14. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Return coming here from the 12. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. Atlanta about ready to go now. 1st and 10. Now Penix off the play action. Throw left side is caught by Pitts. And this great effort winds up getting him well into enemy territory before he's brought down. Pick up there of 39 yards. And that's a Falcon 1st down.
Kate, that play so indicative of why tight ends in this league have become just an X factor. Right, they're big, they can block at the line of scrimmage, but the elite guys, they've got that speed, and they can take something short and make a difference with it down the field.
Down inside the 40 now with a 1st down following that last play.
Set, go.
Penix looking to pass. Finds his back. It's Robinson. Not a lot of space, maybe to the 33. With Kobe Dean in on the tackle.
Kid, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. But one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Oh, and that was close, but they're going to have to get this on 3rd down now. Gain is to the 27.
You know, Kate, it's plays like that. It's just kind of the meat and potatoes. Not going to make any highlight reel, but just the positive, efficient plays on the ground. You need to keep plays and drives alive.
Third down give to Robinson. And this defense is going to win this round. They hold strong there in the middle, get him down right at the line. Fourth down coming up.
It's a gain of a yard.
They'll run it with Robinson. And forget this first down. He's made as he got to the line. They're not going to get this. This is a turnover on downs.
And what a battle of wills we just got to see. Fighting in the trenches on a fourth down run. Trying to play conservative, keep it on the ground to power it across. But there was no overcoming a front, just as equally motivated to get off the field.
Hurts on first down. Completed over the middle. And he's tackled for a short gain.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Shotgun snap for Hurts. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. It was Devontae Smith, the intended receiver. And that brings up third down.
And 6 yards to go.
They'll air it out on third. Finds him over the middle. And this one doesn't go far. Offense in the hurry up here.
A 2-yard gain.
Hurts yet again. And he's caught. He's got Brown. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line.
Gain of 8. That's good for the Eagles.
First down throwing for Hurts. This is Brown, and he's got it downfield. And they're going to bring him down, but not until he gets it down to their 32-yard line. How about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset.
First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Go Silver, ready?
Hurts throwing again. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. He was looking for Dallas Goedert there. So it'll be second down.
Great. Set. Hey, let's go. Round up, Yankee.
It's Hurts once again. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
On third down, it's Hurts. Going all the way to the end zone here. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
You know what that route is called, right, Kate? OTB, over the ball. And those are the ones you've got to hit. You've got to be able to play offense from the inside out. Got to find a completion right there.
And again, here's Hurts. Pass complete to Goddard. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for first and goal.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Barkley has the Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles start the second half with some needed points. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. Well, we all knew what was coming when they got into that goal line formation, didn't we, Brock? And they just pound the rock in for an old school touchdown.
I just sometimes love that stuff. Nothing fancy, nothing cute. Here's our formation. You know we're running right at you, and we challenge you to stop us, and you can't.
That one right down the middle. And the Eagles chop the lead in half. It's down to 7.
Eagles 7. Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Has it at the 11. He's stopped on the run back at the 27.
Falcons take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Falcons getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10. To the air with Penix. Caught by the tight end, running that corner. And he's taken down after a very productive effort there, Brock, up to the 40-yard line. Give him 13 on that play. And that is good enough for Atlanta, 1st down.
First down, Falcons.
Just 1 quarter remaining in this one. It's the Falcons with the ball. They're leading, but not by a ton. From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10. Running left is Robinson. Get some space around midfield. And he's going to be brought down in enemy territory now at the 46. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
1st and 10 now from the 46. Here's Penix. This is thrown towards a defender instead, man. He's the one who makes a play on the football. That's not what this offense wants. Incomplete on 1st down.
I'll tell you what, Kate, challenging this guy in a close game, you are tempting fate. He got one hand on it. He gets 2. It could have gone the other way.
No luck on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10. Here's a counter give to Robinson. Shoots away from one. And he's going to have this one down to the 28. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
Well, that play right there, that one is wide linemen. They run the 40, do all the agility tests in their spandex at the combine. Yeah, having fast, agile, big guys up front, it lets them set the table so the running backs can go do their job.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And the big gain followed by a little bit of a loss here. Defense getting the better of them on that run. So that brings us to the 2-minute warning in Philly. Falcons leading by 7. Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. Oh, Gronk, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Man downfield, and he finds London. And he's out of bounds on a gain that takes him into the red zone. Gronk inside the 15. That play good for 17 on a 1st down.
It's a gain of 17 yards. And the Falcon 1st down.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. Cowboy 80.
Here's Robinson up the middle. And he'll only find 1 yard up the gut. 2nd down.
Jalen Phillips on the tackle. A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8 at the Eagles' 11-yard line.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Staying with Robinson. Nothing doing on 2nd. They get to him behind the line. Now it's going to be 3rd and longer. Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their 1st. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call is going to be on 3rd down. Still 10 yards to get this 1st down as they come to the line. to throw. And that is the catch that should end this game and seal this win. Touchdown! So that should be the one that does it, Brock. A big one late that puts them up here 2 scores.
What a complete performance overall. The clock where it is and where it stands right now, Kate, that should be the capper. And that is so satisfying as an offense to go up 2 scores.
That one splits the uprights. And the Falcons double their lead to 14. Now to kick it away, here's Pinion. Bigsby with the return. And this drive will start inside the 25.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Offense emptying the backfield as they come up here. First and 10.
Don't touch that. Go Silver, ready? Hey, easy, 63. Don't touch.
Hurts now from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And he gets this one out to the 40-yard line. Eagles hustling everyone back to the line.
16 yards. And an Eagles first down. First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
First and 10. Here's Hurts. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Just over 40 seconds to play as they line up. Second and 10.
Hey, let's go. Trimmer, crowd left Yeti. Don't touch.
Operating from the gun. Here's Hurts. Short pass brought in. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. Eagles hustling everyone back to the line.
12 yards. That's good for an Eagles first down.
On first down, Hurts. This is complete. Downfield to Smith. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31.
17 more yards. That's another Eagles first down.
On first and 10, it's Hurts. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. And the Falcons are going to have possession starting at the 10.
Well, obviously not the cleanest game without 2 interceptions, but here's the key. This is where mental toughness for a quarterback becomes so critical. And frankly, why some of the best QBs playing today have baseball in their background, because you flush your mistakes. Okay, you strike out, you throw an interception, but you got to go get it in that next series. Got to put these interceptions behind and press forward ahead.
18 Cardinal.
They're going to pass it here. They don't connect there, and now just 3 seconds showing on the clock. Now he already has himself 1 interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse and sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when 1 pick becomes 2.
Breaks through and breaks away. Still fighting forward. Drake London! And this will reach the opposing 25-yard line. So the Falcons will fly home with a win on the road. There can't be too many feelings better than this, Brock. You come in on the road, nobody gives you much of a shot, and you still get the win anyway.
Yeah, you love the roar of your own home crowd and to celebrate with home cooking, but it is something to just shut that opponent up. And all their fans in their own building. Oh, by the way, yeah, that plane trip or bus trip home is going to be pretty fun, too.